Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Well, I've done it. This is my Gesso Craft little mini notebook that I've converted to an art journal. The only thing that I need to do today is just complete the front and the back of the book. Now I have got some tissue paper here. I have got this word die, and I purchased this from AliExpress, and it says Art Happens, so I'm going to die cut that out and put it on the front as well. And I've just got some watered down PVA glue. So the PVA glue here is 1 part glue, 1 part water. I find that really good when I'm actually collaging tissue paper down. So I'm going to get started. When I do finish my book completely, and this will be in another video, I'll actually do a bit of a flip through of all my pages. So I think I've got 17 pages that I've completed in here. This has been a really great project as well, because it's just a mini notebook. And it's been really good just to do the pages in here, because some of them have been really nice and quick. So I'm going to get started with the tissue paper. I have got this tissue paper here, and yes, it's blue, but I'm going to paint over it, so it doesn't matter what colour that I'm going to do. You can actually use the back part of napkins as well, so to use those up, but today I am going to use this blue tissue paper. So it's baby blue, you can use it for whatever, but like I said, I'm going to paint over this. So I'm just going to tear this into manageable pieces, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all this cut up, and I think that's probably all that I'll need there. To get started, I've just got an A4 laminated piece that I've cut in half, and I use this just when I'm actually don't want anything seeping into my pages. So I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to collage this onto the front of the cover here, but I do want it a little bit wrinkly because I'll be using a little later some ink gold products to give it a little bit of dimension to my cover. It'll also toughen the cover up as well. So I'm just going to go through, put these pieces down, but I do want some wrinkly bits all over my page as well. So just by crunching it up also, give it some nice texture to the cover. Okay, so I have done so far that, okay, and I'm just going to, because I don't want to go any further, because I want to have a tie to tie this together. Now I've got some ribbon here and I'm going to grunge it up a bit for this book, so I'm going to actually glue this down as well. So let's just have a little bit of a look. So I think I might just length off, just like so. Yep, so that'll be there to tie that together. Now I'm just going to just colour this. So I have got some distress ink. These are just re-inkers in Vintage Photo and Gathered Twigs. So I might actually just put some drops down, and then I'm just going to add some water to it, and then just grunge that up a bit. I've probably put a bit too much down, but that's okay. I have to, haven't I? So I'll just wipe that down. Now I'm going to pick this up in one of my books here, I think, because I hate wasting, especially when I've used a lot. Just like that. I'm just going to dry this off. So I'm going to use some of my Helmer's quick glue here to put this down. Now I'm just going to use my grid here just to line this up, because I don't want to really stuff this up. So I want it straight on the front as well. Okay. Make sure that I'm at halfway here. Just glue that down. Now while I'm on this side, I'm going to keep going and collage, because I really do want to collage this piece in. I'll just dry it off first. So I finished collaging my cover here, and I'm just going to give the cover a coat of some white gesso, because I will be actually painting over this with some Montemart raw umber paint. So my book is all nice and dry, and you can see the texture that the tissue paper has given me. Now I am going to paint this soon, but I've got this art die here, Art Happens die, and I'm just going to cut it out of black cardstock 4 times because I want it to have some dimension on it, so I'll be right back. So I've cut it out just of black cardstock, and I'm just going to use some glue just to glue these together now. This will actually give it some really nice dimension as well in the end. So I'm just going to get my pencil out, and I've just got a heap of embossing powders here. Let me see, maybe purple. So this one here is Whispers, so I might do it in purple. I'm going to do this in browns and golds. I do have my little book here. I'm just going to have a bit of a look before I do this. So that's the Whisper there. Although I do like the gardenia or the violet. I think I might actually go the Ranger Violet, which is this one here. So I've just got some paper here to catch all my ink here. Now what I am going to do, I'm just going to do half at a time. That way I can handle the die cut. So I'll just let that just dry, and it doesn't take long for it to dry as well. And it will make this very rigid as well, so okay. So that's there. I'm going to give it another coat before I move on. Make sure that it's cool. Let that cool, and I'll just do the other side here. That'll give it a really nice glassy appearance as well. Okay. So it's got a really nice thick coat. So I'm just going to pop that aside just for it to cool. And we'll just move on to painting this book. Now I am going to use the Montmartre Satin in Raw Umber because I like this paint. It's really nice and thick. So, and I just bought a new one because I've just finished off my last one. So I'm just going to put that straight down, just with my brush. I'm just going to paint all over this. Now we'll need a good couple of coats as well. So this will actually have the look of leather. So I have painted it and it is now all dry. So I used the Montmartre Raw Umber and I've got it how I want. So it is a little bit blotchy, but I think that will add character to the book. Okay, now I do have some Inca Gold here and this is in brown gold. So I'm just going to rub it all over and just a little bit on the dry side. Just add some water and I'm just putting my finger in and just picking it up. Now I'm just going to just rub over the front of the book and this will accentuate the lumps and bumps on the front of this book. Now I do love doing this technique. It does add some character to the book. So I'll just do the spine as well. And this will make it a really old looking book as well. And just till you feel that you've got the right type of look that you're looking for. Now I'm just gonna just do the edge again and I'm just going to just do the corners really well. So that's my book, and when you're happy with it you can stop. So now I'm just going to rub over it just with a dry rag just to get any excess off as well. And this is a wax as well, so okay, so that's done. All I've got left is just to put on here Art Happens, and I'm just going to use my quick dry adhesive. So I'll just pop that on the back, and this is nice and thick as well, so this will actually give some good adhesive to this. So I'm just going to put all of that over, just like so. On the back of the letters, like that. Just going to remove the glue in between. Just like so. And I'm just going to pop that on. Now I am going to just put some pressure on that so it does hold. Just like so. Just got a bit of glue. It's just seeped through and you can just rub that off. There you go, and that's my art journal. So I can just tie this up. And that will help keep it closed. So I do hope that you enjoyed this 17-page art journal. I really enjoyed doing it also. And I'm just going to look out for my next video. It's just going to be a flip through of this art journal. So until that video, happy crafting. See ya!